Nimble Superman back again. I really want to get like a soundboard for like for Bender's I'm back baby, like from Futurama. Like y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that'd be really cool because I just end up starting every video with I'm back again. So I'm back again with another topic because just sitting around wanted to talk about certain things. And I thought, what would make a fun topic to kind of to talk about, or to even uh, show? Because I've just kind of just talked a lot of the time, just my general opinion on things. So I felt like this would be a cool time to show something from my collection. And one thing I really love when companies put out their movies and that is when they put them in steel books. If anybody doesn't know, I'll just kind of show an example. The Justice League Gods and Monsters Steelbook. This is really nice. Comes in this nice case. It just looks really nice when you put it on the shelf, I find. Yeah, obviously I don't have the best camera, but just, you can Google it. You can see other videos that just have just better cameras. Yeah, that's just an example of what I'm talking about with steelbooks. As far as I know, I got all the ones that... for the DC films. I am missing ones that they put out for the DC animated movies. Like, I only got the Gods and Monsters one because it was available at HMV. And where I live, we don't have a Target. Well, we had a Target briefly, and then it went under because I'm in Canada. So you can kind of Google all that stuff, what happened with Target. Basically, we don't have one anymore. So the main place I go to buy my movies is an HMV outlet. And then it's really just like Walmart, basically, if I wanted to buy movies locally. Otherwise, I have to go to Amazon or anything like that. But yeah, usually don't have access to the steelbooks. I'm going to try to keep this video short because I just end up talking and talking. I just try to keep them short just so you guys can keep your sanity when you watch my videos. I figured one cool one to start with, because the one thing about like a lot of these steel books, this is the Man of Steel steelbook, obviously. A lot of them are just kind of generic. Like, they look pretty much like what you'd expect. There's nothing really spectacular about it. There's even like nothing on the back or anything like this. Like, I literally just got this because I was a hardcore Man of Steel fan. Just couldn't help myself. I like it when they end up doing something, I would say creative. Something that you don't really see a lot. And this is one of them. I really love this Batman Begins one. It just looks spectacular there. You got Christian Bale, Katie Holmes there during that scene. Just really, really fantastic. And you see on the back there this another promotional image they had there for Christian Bale Batman for Batman Begins. I honestly think that this was the best one. The best... I would say this is like the best Batman movie. Like, Dark Knight's okay, but like Begins, I feel like that one was where it was at. Like, he's fighting the League of Assassins. You see that you have this wicked Batmobile chase. Like, it's just, and I gotta say, I think I like this suit a little bit more. I don't know. Am I crazy for saying that? I don't know. Maybe I am. And again, getting back to a generic one, you get this one there for Dark Knight. Like, literally, I believe the regular Blu-ray looks pretty much the same, except for the back. The back looks pretty nice there with Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger Joker. Yeah. So yeah, that's another one. Like I said, I got a bunch of these. This is another one here for Dark Knight Rises. It's funny, I had a Blu-ray copy and then I lost it, so this is like one of my only copies other than, because I also have like the big limited edition collector's set for like the Dark Knight trilogy. It's like that one in the big white box. I gotta say, I really wish they could have came up with something a little bit better for the spine, because like obviously when you put it on your shelf, this is what you're gonna see. You're going to see that, so you can see what the movie is or whatever. And the way they have the spine there on the collector's set for like the big Dark Knight trilogy, it just doesn't look as nice. It really doesn't. This is another one. Oh man, this one looks great. This is for the '89 Batman movie. This just looks awesome. This is like, to me, like, this is the best example of like what you should do with steelbooks. Make them different looking. Like, make it worth it. You know? It's like, make it worth getting. That's the way I look at it. Yeah. Oh, jeez. It just, gosh, it just looks nice. I usually don't get a chance to look at these as much because, I've seen the movies like millions of times, and I just don't end up getting a chance to look at them as much anymore. This one's Batman Returns. This one looks nice too. It's a little generic, if you ask me. You get I sense snow because it takes place during wintertime in Gotham, and then you have that nice Batman image there with Michael Keaton, Catwoman, Penguin. Just looks really nice in my opinion. Yeah, that's the spine. Obviously, I apologize for my camera. Yeah, it just looks really nice in my opinion. This one, obviously, I only got because I'm a hardcore DC fan. What do you want from me? Green Lantern, the Ryan Reynolds one. Gosh, what a bad movie. One of these days, I'll get around to talking about this one. I actually came up with a list of things that were so wrong with this movie, and I basically outlined, you get the oath there, I actually basically outlined how I would do Green Lantern. It's, like I said, I don't know if I've ever said it before, but I'm not a writer, I'm not an artist, I've never done anything like that, really. I just got basic, high school English, and I've done a few courses in university. So, basically with my version of the Green Lantern, like I have a video where basically I just pitch it, and things that I felt were wrong with the first Green Lantern movie, what I was going to do to fix those problems, and then I just kind of go on to like what my basic Green Lantern script would have, or screenplay would have. Yeah, I just kind of just give you the beats, and then it's like, I figure a writer would come in and actually just finish it off. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, getting onto my last one there, I got Watchmen. To me, really underrated. Really underrated. Also worth noting, this is the director's cut. Obviously from the front of the case. The director's cut is actually, I think, much better than the theatrical cut. I would actually say that, like, if you haven't seen the director's cut, but you've seen the theatrical cut, I would actually recommend actually buying this. Actually seeing it in some way, shape, or form. Because, if you go on Netflix or something like that, they'll probably just give you the theatrical version, It doesn't change. It's not like a big, huge change. It's just added stuff. And a good chunk of added stuff. Not like Lord of the Rings extended cuts, but it does add a few things. Yeah. It doesn't, I wouldn't say change the film, like obviously the theatrical cut is very much the movie. Like I said, it just adds a few things. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little video just showing that. I'd love to see people who have the steel books for some of the animated movies they did. That would be really cool. I seen the one for Assault on Arkham. That one looked cool. I don't know if there's any more. I know Assault on Arkham exists. That steelbook exists. I'd probably have to do some research into it. I've never really gone into it. I really just, a lot of the time, just pick up stuff just locally when I find it. So, yeah. That's the steelbooks for DC. I'd love to see if you guys have some. So, yeah. Peace.